strength, passion, and skill. Some of the many words that I use to describe the team that play here at Wild Park. I've been tasked in documenting the season, showing us the highs and especially the lows as they venture into the Park Life League.
And we're underway, Wild in the Park, ready to face this team wearing the blacks. Well, it's not a high press from the start from the Wild in the Park team. They're sitting off as the black team pass the ball around. Of course, when I say the black team, I don't mean that they're all black. They're just wearing black. Oh, there's a bit of a knock long. Andre, the left back, deciding not to commit too high and just sticking in a nice defensive shape, although he has been done for pace in behind, and the Camers lost the game. It's caught up with itself. Well, how's that ended up there? Wide open in the middle of the box, and it's 1-0. Wild in the Park already down to the black team. Going down quicker than Lana Rhodes.
That's great.
A lovely defensive clearance from Andre outside the right foot from the Portuguese fullback. Reminiscent of a João Cancelo performance this. Here we are though. Wild in the Park are in. Oh, it's a wonderful goal line clearance. Bit of possession here for the black team. Once again, not because they're black, just because they're wearing a black t-shirt. Oh. And that's gone. Oh, Bromley with a very half-hearted attempt at a tackle. I've seen more passion from a priest. That's a wonderful knock from Harry. Wonderful knock straight to the keeper, is it? Yes. Yes, it is. Once again, a half-hearted press from Ollie Bromley there. Really not committing much. Not contributing much either. Now it's a short corner from Wild in the Park. It's into a decent area, but no one's under it. Falling to the black team's feet. Here comes a rather chunky looking man. He's found a good pass. It's a ginger. Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran tried the 1-2, but he wouldn't make it back to him. Here's Bromley. He's made a pass. Congratulations, Ollie Bromley. Harry absolutely rinsing him. It's gone wide. That's Ollie Bromley, and that's another completed pass. Before this game, he had 0. Now he's made 2. It's a lovely ball in behind. Leandro Bromley, that's what some have been calling him. Left wing wizard. Harry though. Fancy footwork. Ah, it's a lovely block. It's a lovely block, it really is. And we're underway in the second half. Pass to Ollie Bromley, maybe not the best idea. And now the ball's been lost. Here comes Ed Sheeran. Oh, Ed Sheeran has wiped out that right back. Something here, but we didn't see it on the camera. Okay, there's a bit of flair there. A bit useless, I'll be honest. It has lost them the ball.
Cross it.
I mean, what's going on here? Clearly the referee's made a very big error. Should have given Wild in the Park the decision. Harry, lovely bit of footwork once again. Lovely bit of interplay to get the ball back. Ed Sheeran, he's leaving a bit on them, you know. Ed Sheeran's a bit feisty. A bit fired up, should we say. Reminiscent of his ginger hair. Well, he's turned like a fridge freezer, but it's worked. Oh no, there's an injury. There's a head injury. Bromley's signalling something. Appeared to point at his own genitals. Maybe he was suggesting he had a head injury of his own, but in a different kind of way. And he's off. Bromley's off, you know. He's had enough. To be fair, his performance was pretty poor. Well, the boys are now praying to Mecca. They're on their knees, trying to get something out of this game desperately. Harry's on the move. Harry's in the box. Surely that's a foul. A foul. It's a penalty. Is it a penalty? No. Well, we'll never know. It's cut straight to a corner.
More clarity of what you want, yeah.
Oh, what's gone on here then? The keeper is on his back quicker than a hooker on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
One of the park keepers up. And that's it. We'll never know what happened. Game must have been abandoned.
So, not a great start to the season for Wild Park the Bus, to bleeding 1-0 in the dying embers of the game when suddenly your goalkeeper comes rushing out, studs up and completely misses their striker. But he still leapt like a salmon and they gave a pen. Of course, they scored, but then moments later, a controversial ball to hand caused another pen, which they scored. If you're wondering about the striker, he is currently suffering from a major concussion where he cannot determine whether it is a corner or a goal kick. In other news, Lewis Marion, the goalkeeper, is out for the season. Rumour has it is a knee injury, but we all know that he's been added to the register with Gylfi Sigurdsson. In other news, Wild Park are in FIFA.
Don't be Chinese! Oh!
And we're underway here in what appears to be Gotham. It's very dark. I can't see what's going on for most of this. But Wild in the Park have lost possession very quickly. It's a good battle in there from the man I'm going to call the tall Andre. So he looks a bit like Andre, but he's a bit taller. And he is tackling like Andre.
Man on, man on!
Not very well. Harry keeping the ball here, using his body well. Bromley with a very poor attempt at a through ball. It's a ball in behind and it's gone into the darkness. Is that? No, the goalkeeper has got it, I think. Thank God he was wearing white shorts, otherwise we would not be able to see him in this darkness. It's a long throw in into the darkness, who knows. I think they've cleared it, you know. They've cleared it, only to find their opponents once again. It's a big head, and the keeper's collected well. I believe we've got Andre in goal, the normal sized Andre. Meanwhile, the big Andre, he's had a go. Oh! I tell you what, it's hit the bar. Now that's what you call get rid. But he's not really gotten rid. He's just delayed the inevitable attack that's now oncoming. Man slower than a fridge going up a hill. Couldn't get to the striker, but luckily the shot is tamer than Impala. Well, he's off camera, but I'm sure he's still got the ball. So the counter-attack hasn't started yet. Oh no, he's lost it now, and here comes the counter-attack. Nice bit of hold-up play from their striker. Wild in the Park on the back foot here. And so's the camera person, struggling to keep up with this play. Although we now have no idea what's going on, as it's in the darkness. Again.
Shoot!
Beaten one. He's flashed it across the face of goal. Has it gone in? I don't know. And we're off and underway in the second half. Someone's jogged past the camera. But the camera itself has not jogged on with the game. It's currently just recording the tall Andre. Lovely bit of flair there. In fact, I think he's done such wonderful skill there. He's beaten himself twice. He's looked long, the number 10. Oh, that was close. That's a very decent phase of play, that. Oh, the not so cycling GK in net now with a GoPro angle. Andre with a very good save. And remember, if you're a Sky Q or Sky Glass customer and you've just tuned in, you can re-watch the action by pressing your red button. Oh, and it's a goal. Well, I haven't been this disappointed since Shrek 2. They're losing again.
So rock bottom, something needed to change before their match against Taurus. What could that be? A new formation? A new manager maybe? No, they decided to go on a night out the day before a match.
Drop it. Yeah.
Purple team in a sink! It's panning.
That's all.
Lads making sure the recording is underway.
That's right. Let's go.
And we're off and running. Harry doing a interesting form of scaring the opponents there. Ball down the right hand side. Well covered. Good bit of passion showed there. Bang, big header. Bang, might have hit the other man's head there. Oh, is that a penalty? It is. Well, it's all now on Andre, and he looks very small in that goal. Very small indeed. Oh, that's a well struck penalty. Jesus, and Andre kicks it away in frustration. It's a big header from the man from Watford. But unlike Watford this season, he'll be hoping that they don't go down. Followed it with a bit of a press, but once again a half-hearted attempt. Really should be taking out the man in that challenge. Much like his teammate has just showed him. Nice little touch inside. Here come Walden Park. Looking for options. He found Harry. Is he onside?
Nice, Liam.
Oh, this really has been a wonderful display from Harry. Nearly as wonderful as his Instagram. Follow me back, please. Twisting and turning. He's found Ollie Bromley. Oh, he's had a go. And he's caused the keeper a few troubles there. And we're underway. Oh, not a good start. That nearly lost the ball. Bromley opens up the play. Looks over the top.
Go on, Nate.
Harry's onto it. Snuck up on the defenders there, Harry. Silent like a librarian. There's Harry. Oh, that's a very fancy pass, but it's not really led to much. He's tried to turn his man, but he's read him like a book. Read him like the Kama Sutra. Ollie Bromley trying to cause trouble with a run. He's down the other side. Keeper's come out to collect, and does just about. It's not looking great for Walden Park here. 1-0 down still. And I can only assume we're quite deep into second half because it's quite dark now. Although there's a ball into Harry. He's in behind. It's an awkward angle. And it's wide. We didn't actually see where the ball ended up. Here's Ollie Bromley with an interesting pass that somehow made it through. Some hospital defending, and it's 1-1. Walden the Park are back in it and have finally scored a goal. There's a big whack from the defender. Harry's chasing. Very persistent. Chase the ball. Has the chance gone? Oh, it's 2-1. Incredible scenes. Incredible scenes. No wonder Ollie Bromley wasn't involved with that, because it's led to a goal. Only to lose it to a big old whack towards Andre. Brave goalkeeping. Whack. What a slice. And that's it. They've won. Tourists have lost to Walden Park. What a feeling for the team. 2-1 winners. Oh. He's just letting us know that they won by 2 goals.
Oh no, I was zoomed
We're scoring 2 goals, I should say. Beaming. The lads are beaming.
Boys.
Andre's not getting too carried away. It's all in the day's work for him. Once again, just reminding us they scored 2 goals. 2-1.
Oh no, it's still filming.
Paparazzi letting off a few pictures in it.
How long did your pictures take?
I think that's about it from me. Let's hear from the boys.
Your goal, by the way.
I am the world's most unfit man.
I saw you like crouched down.
I was hunched over. It's tough at the top. So
And remember, if you're a Sky Q or Sky Glass customer and you've just tuned in, you can re-watch the action by pressing your red button.
COVID, injuries, Eamon's hamstrings affected the team midway through the season, as limited amount of players could play for them. So, new signings needed to be made. Loads of applications came through, but here are the best.
Okay, so TikTok, don't fret. I've got clothes back on now. You guys are safe, don't worry about it. It's not as if there's hundreds of other people with their shirts off and, you know, stuff like that. It's fine if slightly chubby male has his top off for a couple seconds, okay? So, I would like to be playing at my highest level of football for this time right now. Obviously, with things in place like based on experience, I think that I've got most attributes and I lack in fitness, speed, sort of reflexes and agility come into it, but it's mainly those three, as well as stamina. So there's those four things which I think I want to change, and that will start with a good pre-season.
So, this is it. After a brilliant run of games through the second half of the season, Wild Park are set to finish second in the league. But they had one more hurdle to jump over. They had to play Taurus for a second time.
And we're under action already, underway against Taurus. And the ball's been won back by Wild in the Park. Team will be buzzing following their last win against this team. 2-1 win, Ollie Bromley loses the ball. Is anyone surprised? No. He's been absolutely decked there and the whack has not worked. But it must have been fine because the edit has taken us to Wild in the Park now being on the ball. Oh, that's a strong foul, ref. Strong challenge. It's not long. I mean, it's not been dealt with well at all. And Wild in the Park are in here. Ooh. It's an attempt. Bit tame though. Ball is lost. Wild in the Park are on the back foot here. Good defensive header, putting his body in when it matters. And they get a free kick for pushing him. And remember, if you're a Sky Q or Sky Glass customer and you've just tuned in, you can re-watch the action by pressing your red button. So through ball. Hint of offside. Linesman's not flagged it. Now the keeper's come out and done very well. So switching to Harry here. He has a go, whack and wide. Whack and wide from Harry there. Wild in the Park are creating a few chances here. It's a good delivery. What's it? Oh shit, it's a goal. He rose highest and scored. It's quite impressive. Oh, they've had a go, but it's wide. Well, it's half time.
Great, come here, half-time interview.
Boys look chirpy. It's time for some half-time analysis.
A delicious ball, and I just chucked myself at it.
And we're back underway for the second half. Taurus getting us underway. Oh, Taurus are in here. Not sure how this has happened, but Andre has scared the striker. And they've missed. Wonderful goalkeeping from the Portuguese man. Ollie Bromley with a decent little flick. Harry here now. Not many options here. Turns back. Oh, it's a lovely goal. And that's a wonderful challenge. Brexit means Brexit. Have it. That's what we love about this game of football. A challenge like that. And now here come Wild in the Park. Harry's through. Oh, and he's finished. Sublime finish from Harry. Team are running away with this now. 3-0.
I haven't played football at uni. Because no one on paddock wants to play football and no one.
Taurus cannot deal with them. And Andre comes out and collects.
Cause I was like, well, if I want
Harry's in again. He's in. Is it to make it 4? Oh, timid effort straight at the keeper, but it's fallen back to him. He's hit the bar. Well in from the defender. Anticipated that very well. And that's it, that's full time. The lads are buzzing. See, everyone, one of them is buzzing with that result. And that's all we've got time for.
You're not the gaffer, no words. I'm the gaffer. You're the assistant and not the gaffer. Go on, what do you have to say? Is it recording?
Go me back. Stand on the line, behind the line,
Say something. We're setting up the seats. Say something though. Right. We had a great game. Solid performance from everyone. These two absolutely bossing up front. Solid at the back from everyone.
Come on!
Controlling the game. Our boys. Good start to the season. 3-0, clean sheets, good goals. Bosh.